Hello and welcome to this video. This is Sujia, your life coach. The main purpose of this video is to address your doubts and questions about manifestation techniques. So if you are ready, let's dive in. The first major question is the time gap. The time gap between when you expect the goal to come true, to happen for you, and when the goal is actually happening. So you see, this time gap is perfectly placed, though you may feel that no, it's not happening. I've been waiting so long, but still it's not happening. It is actually working for you. Because when something you have a goal and it has to come to you, you got to reach there. Yeah, however you want to you wish to see it, you wish to perceive it. Your internal state has to be able to handle that goal. For example, if now you are getting paid 50,000 a month and you're not able to handle that money properly, and your goal is to be able to earn 2 lakh a month, then first you got to set right your capability of handling what your present state is, and that will attract a higher state, right? So when you are not able to handle 50,000 a month, then the universe is straight looking at you, seeing you, and giving you time so that you will work towards knowing things about money, knowing things about how you can handle that. But that was just an example about money. But whatever it is, even if it's a relationship goal, you got to work on yourself so that you will be able to better handle the higher goals that you are trying to manifest. Sometimes it so happens that the time gap that you've been given to fine tune yourself to attract the goal was very much needed. For example, let me give you an example where you're trying to sell your house, or looking out for a person who's willing to buy your house, and you're not really sure. You put it for sale, but nobody's coming. You've been waiting since 6 months, but then you're just doing your whatever it is that you got to do. Maybe you're just doing the interiors, the basic stuff for which the house will be ready, right? And then you are strongly believing that yes, I will be able to find that person who is looking for this house. You see, the time delay, which you call it as a delay, the 6 months delay, which you call it as delay, has actually helped you to refine your house. Maybe you put up interiors, maybe you put up some kind of basic woodwork, maybe you put up some basic stuff, which is a basic furnishing that is required for somebody to live in that house. And after 6 months, whenever it is that you are kind of achieving your goal, a person walks to your place, wherever you are, and he's actually been looking for a house which already has the basic interiors, because maybe he has the money ready, and he's just not in a state to get the interiors done. And whatever houses he has been looking, he's been seeing, he's been checking, are the plain houses with the plain walls, and he should again invest time to get the interiors done. So he just landed up reaching you, he just landed up finding the right house with the basic interiors done. So how was this possible? That was possible because you've been given that time gap. So in the time gap, if you're constantly doubting the universe, if you're constantly doubting the process of manifestation, then that will not in any way help you to keep focusing on what you got to do at that point of time. When your energy is going towards doubting, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing at this point of time, right? So keep believing in your goal, keep believing that whatever universe is giving you is the right thing at the right time. You will get the right resources, and you will end up reaching your goal, the goal coming to you at the right time. You are very much deserving to achieve that goal at that time. The second doubt, the second fear is, I've been writing affirmation statements for the result A. I've been writing and writing and writing. I've been struggling hard. I've been trying various things, but it did not happen. That's because in your awareness, it was just a result A that you could perceive, that you could see from your level of awareness. But we never know. Maybe universe has another result B stored for you, which is much higher than result A, which is a perfect thing for you. For example, you may be looking out for job opportunities and you're giving interviews, and then you are kind of, okay, that's all, I will crack this today. And then you give an interview, but then you are disheartened that you've not been selected. While maybe you doubt universe, maybe you doubt yourself, maybe you start to complain about all these big portals, the job portals in the companies and employers and all of that stuff. But you see, that had to happen. The result A, or the experience in the result A, in that job A, in the company A, had to deny you for you to go to job B, to the company B, because an universe knows that this is the environment that is fit for you. You will enjoy, you will have a joyful time with this company, you will have a joyful time with this team. So universe knows where to lead you. You may be we are all having a limited awareness, right? We just have result A or job A or company A in our mind. You might be having company A in your mind, but when you have not accepted that, okay, company A has denied, and then, okay, what else can I look for? I'm just sitting and cribbing about all companies are bad or jobs are bad or blah 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 blah. Then I am not being open to receive the opportunity from company B. And then if you were actually open to receive the opportunity for company B, and then you're still doing whatever it is that you got to do, believing in yourself, believing in the universe, believing in your goal that you will get the best for you at the right time, and then you go and apply for company B, and then you get there, and then you join there, and then you feel, oh my God, this is what I was looking for. The team here, the environment here, the culture here is so amazing, is so perfect for me. So this perfect had to happen because a company A denied you. So you have to face denials to reach where you're supposed to reach, right? So in this journey of facing denials, again, if you're going towards the 3 C's of complain, compare, and criticize, all the experiences, all the people or all the resources that are involved in that experience, then it does not do any good. Better to just look at it just as a movie that's going on, reflect on it, take your learnings, prepare whatever it is that you got to do, or do whatever it is that you got to do for the next step, and keep moving ahead with a strong belief in you, in the divine, in your goal, and in your ability to reach your goal. The third important point is having persistence. So persistence is not just about waiting and waiting and waiting for the goal to happen, but persistence about what kind of mindset you are having in this time gap, in this duration. Are you again blaming and complaining and going into towards the 3 C's? Everybody out there, the family is not supporting me, and the universe, life is just like this. Life doesn't happen to me. Good things don't happen to me. I've been the same since childhood. I try and try and try, but I just don't get what I want. I just get what the other person leaves for me. So are you filling this time gap with such thoughts, or are you filling the time gap with even more compounded effort, with even more compounded belief? So what are you doing in this time gap? Persisting is about sticking on to it with a stronger belief and a stronger belief and a stronger belief. It is not sticking on to it, doubting it, coming back to it, doubting it, coming back to it, doubting it. That does not mean persistence. Persistence is doing what you're supposed to be doing continuously repeatedly with stronger and stronger and stronger belief. Here comes the major part. Fourth one, inner work. So to achieve any goal that you have in your life, there are two parts to it: inner work and outer work. Outer work is the stuff that you do with your physical body. Like you prepare a resume, you talk to people around, you put in your in the various job portals, you put in your resume in various job portals, and you do all that is actually needed on the outside, right? But inside of you, if you think that I don't think this is for me, I don't believe this is for me, does it really happen? That means internally you do not deserve to achieve that goal. So internally, when you are not prepared, it will not come to you on the outside, externally. So there are two parts. Again, there are two parts. That is the being and the doing. You might be doing all that is required to be done at that moment. But how are you being within you? Are you carrying some kind of hurts for that, related to that goal that you have, maybe related to the job? Are you carrying some resentments? Are you carrying some judgments? Are you really aligned with your true being? Are you aligned with that, the divine connect that you have within you, right? So how can you be sure that you are aligned with your true self? You can be sure when you absolutely are joyful when you think about that goal. You do not have any kind of resentment. You do not have any kinds of judgments towards you applying for the job, or towards your job coming to you, or towards anything that's related to that goal, right? You see somebody achieving that goal and then you absolutely do not go towards the three C's: compare, criticism, or complain. You are truly joyful when you see other people also achieving that goal. That is when you can be sure that you are aligned with your true self. So the thing is this: inner work and outer work, being and doing. We do all that is required to be done, but how are you inside of you? That's who you are. That's your being. So focus on your being. So whatever you are doing starts to bring you results. Remember this fifth point, that is, what you seek is also seeking you. It might take time for both of you to meet, right? But what you seek is also seeking you. In the example which I've mentioned about you owning a flat, and then you are putting out for sale, and then there is a person who's looking for that exact kind of flat with that basic furniture to buy that, because he just cannot invest the time to set up the house, right? So you were seeking for a seller, for a buyer, and that person was seeking for that right house. So during the time that you are preparing for to achieve your goal, during the time that you are working towards achieving your goal, truly believe that what I am seeking is also seeking me. And what else can I do to go there? How else can I be to go there? How else can I prep myself? How else can I fine tune myself? How else can I refine myself? Because that's what truly matters. Complaining and blaming during this journey does not matter. So the fifth point is very, very important for you to keep reminding yourself that what I seek is also seeking me. Sixth point is about you carrying your pain body. You see, we all have big goals, but if you are inside of you carrying hurts, resentments, judges, blames, guilt, shame towards yourself or towards anybody outside, out there in the world, any of your relations, anybody who's kind of related to the goal, who's already achieved that goal, and you are carrying some kind of low vibratory emotions or negative emotions towards them, all of those get reflected in your journey of achieving your goal. So yes, what you seek is seeking you, but how you are inside of you is also very, very important. So knowing what's going on inside of you, what are the things that you are carrying inside of you, healing those parts of yourself, and imagining the brightest version of your future will help you take closer to your goal. Because the more and more resentments you have, you are just being pulled down and down and down, and you're not left with any energy to move forward towards your goal. The seventh point is something that I learned from my mentors. You do not have problems in your career. You do not have problems in your business. You do not have problems in your relationships. Just your personal problems get reflected in every other aspect in your life. So some kind of personal problem, the relationship that you have with your own self, could be some kind of shame or guilt or blame that you are carrying for your own self. That is what is getting reflected in the relationship with the other person. That is creating a relationship problem between you and that person. And that kind of perspective, the perspective through which you are looking at life, gets reflected in the relationship that you have with your career problems, business problems. Yes. So you do not have business problems, or you do not have any other kind of outside problems, but it's just that your personal problems get reflected in every other aspect of your life. And most of you would also be knowing this, that your personal problems, how you think about yourself, how you feel about yourself, also get reflected in your health, in the way you maintain your health. So again, every health problem, every health issue has an emotional root cause within yourself, within you. So it is not about I have this problem, but it's about I'm carrying something inside of me that is getting reflected in this problem, in this aspect of my life. This brings us to the end of the video where I've covered 7 points that could be reasons behind why you are doubting your manifestation journey. So look into which one you resonate with. Maybe that's something that you are going through, and that is what is trying to stop you from manifesting, and see what you can do about it. Don't just leave it there. Cheers. Meet you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.